now we got the ceiling fans in my house update and that are installed currently. And this one has been just put in, but it's on my test rig currently. And this is a Hunter Pearsall, I believe. Can't really pronounce it too well, but it's a Hunter. And I know, this fan actually was a parts fan, so I pieced together. And of course, it doesn't have its original blades and blade arms or the switch housing, so performance may be different. But I'm just gonna shut it off so you can see it. It does have these nice hand carved blades on it, which I believe. I do like the design of them. They do look pretty, so I'm gonna put that fan back to high where I had it. And note, the canopy and that down rod are not original to the fan because I did had to improvise, because I was going to want to put this fan on the down rod when I was going to test it. But however, the problem I ran into is that down rod wouldn't fit the original mounting bracket and the canopy either, because the ball socket was way too small and the canopy hole is way too big, and same with the mounting brackets part as well, where the hole is way too big, so it would just easily slip right out. So I would just use the Hinter canopy for this one. Alright, next fan. Currently installed in my laundry room. We got this beautiful Casablanca Wailea. Nothing's changed really that much with the fan, except for the fact that it's running with the bleached oak blades. And yeah, let me turn it off for you guys so you can see how it looks in here. And this is our laundry room fan. It gets really hot, so we keep this one on. You can see, very beautiful, very powerful fan and whatnot. Alright, I'll take you inside the part of the house. In the foyer, we got here are these Bell & Howell socket ceiling fans, dual install. And yeah, one of them is wobbling a little bit because the blade is unfortunately a little bent. One of them slightly wobbling, and it's making some clicking sounds. And then there's one over there. They're both wobbling a little bit, but and yeah, they do run, just to show you that it's a dual install here. I'm gonna put the fan up to full power, and I had to bring one up because I don't want it to be too low, so that was my plan, just to have one hanging up higher than the other. But anyways, we're going upstairs. Well, currently in my fan room, we got this Hunter 1930s original in the very rare Hunter green. This fan went back up because I did a little motor clean out on this guy, so yep, it needed a lot of things changed to it. But however, because I had to give it new oil and literally like clean it out because it was really dirty, and some of the oil was gunked up on the shaft, so I went ahead and had to clean that out as well for this guy. So this fan really hasn't really much changed either. But for the final ceiling fan installed, we get this Casablanca Venus Halo. Yep, I took down the 1930s original in here, but this is what I'm sticking with in here. But keep in mind, this fan always runs on speed 4 for a daily basis, because my family likes the speed on here for the medium because they don't like it too fast. So I guess this one's a better fit. As you can see, that it does work on all speeds, and it's installed with the W85. And my family members really like it on the W85. So, and it's much more simple for them to use. But especially my dad, he had no idea how to use IntelliTouch. So I pretty much had to teach him how to do it, because it would have been pretty frustrating for him. So It's enough to where I can have this in the wall now, the W85, but I wanted to give him the simplest one, so I decided to let him borrow my Venus a little bit. But as you can tell, this fan does work perfectly. But anyways, I'm gonna just shut it off and default it back to speed 4 where I had it. And this is where I usually keep it, because we always like it here because we don't want it a super strong gust of wind in here when it comes to having papers around here, so we always default it to speed 4. But the original in here, the 1930s, was a little bit too strong for them. But if it was my office, like where my choice, where I can choose it all on my own, because my family gets a little picky on it, so I would have to go with the fans they like. But however, in this room, but however, if that was but if I had a place of, if I was like in a different room and in a different place with the house and everything, yep, I would pick an original for the office nevertheless. But it still doesn't change the fact that this fan might be permanent in here. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.